Hi there, guys. Luis from Vintage Action. I hope you guys are all well. And today, guys, I'm going to give you my Schwarzenegger's top 10 movies list. I've done this in the past. I did like the top 10 Van Damme, top 10 Chuck Norris, top 10 like Karoko movies. And today, I'm going to share with you guys my top 10 when it comes to Schwarzenegger. Again, this is my personal list. This is nothing to do with the box office or the movies that most of the people like, or is my just top 10 growing up and watching most of his movies, especially, his movies from the 80s, from the 90s, and of course I watch everything 2000s and the 2010s, whatever, right? I watch all the movies, but especially the 80s and the 90s ones they were the most successful ones when it comes to Arnold, right? So, and I'm going to show you, this is only based literally the ones I grew up watching, the ones I watch the most, and the ones that I really like growing up. So I'm going to start and I'm going to give you my top 10 list of Schwarzenegger's movies. So to start, guys, at number 10, Conan the Barbarian. This one was one of my favorites growing up. This one was always on TV. And then I had the VHS, I had the DVD. Back in Portugal, I watched this one countless times. I did watch the Destroyer as well. I don't like the Destroyer as much, but this one, Schwarzenegger, James Earl Jones, like an iconic classic movie from 1982, Conan the Barbarian, cult classic. This one is like the 4K. 4K looks amazing of this one. Yeah, this one is on number 10 on my list, Conan the Barbarian. At number 9, it's a movie that a lot of people don't talk about. For some reason, is not one of Arnold's favorites. Even when I talk with my friends and everything, this one never gets like mentioned. But for some reason, I always loved this movie. I had this one on VHS. I watched this countless times, and it's like a raw deal. This cult classic with Schwarzenegger, Robert Davi as well, and this one is like a stunning, like a restoration as well. Again, you have Schwarzenegger, you have Robert Davi, as you can see here from the Maniac Cop, from Die Hard, from one of the James Bond movies. He was in so many like B cult classics in the 80s and the 90s, but he's most known for this one, for the Die Hard movie, the James Bond movie, and the Maniac Cop 2 and 3. And I always loved this one, like Raw Deal from 1986. A lot of people say that this one is like goofy, it's cheesy, but I always like this one, super entertaining. There's a lot of like action in this one. And again, guys, to be on my list, it doesn't mean it has to be like a big like box office success back in the days, because a lot of people sometimes they do lists. Oh, this one was super successful, or the critics said good things about it. I don't care about that, literally. So if I like a movie, I'm going to tell you guys that I did like that movie. If I don't like it, I don't like it. But everyone has their own opinion, and everyone has their own taste. And I bet some of you guys probably didn't like this one. I did like it, but I bet there is other people like me that did like this one as well. So that's why. And this one again, this 4K looks amazing as well. This restoration by Studio Canal from Raw Deal. And again, one that I watched like countless times growing up. Number 9 on my list, Raw Deal from 1986. Now, number 8 on my list is it's not a recent movie, but late 90s, is like End of Days. This one is not like pure action. It's more like you have like thriller, kind of horror elements. I always love this one. Schwarzenegger, Kevin Pollak, you have Gabriel Byrne. It was a great movie. I think this one was not super successful when it comes to the box office in US, but I think worldwide it did well. And I remember I did go to the movies. I remember going to the movies to watch this one in '99. I love this one, and then I had the VHS. I still have like the DVD back in Portugal. I always like this movie. Is a really nice, like again, guys, thriller, like horror. There's some action, but it's not like mainly like an action movie. And I always love this one. End of Days. This one was released actually last year in the UK. This one had like a US release before, but it was released last year, end of 24, for the first time here in the UK. And of course, I got this one straight away. End of Days from 1999. It's eighth on my list. Now, number seven, it's another one that I watched like countless times growing up. A movie that is like action, comedy, super fun, a super famous director, and that movie is True Lies. Schwarzenegger, Jamie Lee Curtis, Tom Arnold, super entertaining, action packed comedy. Again, a movie that I always liked, and this is the 4K that was released last year. I had this on VHS. I watched this countless and countless times. This one was another one that was always on TV growing up. I had the DVD back in Portugal, and on it recently it was released on 4K. Jumped from the DVD to the 4K like straight away. So this one is like seven on my list. True Lies. You have Tia Carrere as well. A great cast, action, comedy, super entertaining, and that's number seven on my list. So number six, it's a movie that in a lot of people's like list probably it will be number one. It's a movie that another movie that I watched countless times. I do love this movie, but not enough to put it like on top of my list or even second or third. But it's a movie that I really liked and I loved. It's like the legendary, the classic, the Terminator from 1984, directed by James Cameron. Another one, you have True Lies that was directed by James Cameron in 94. And this one was 10 years before that. The movie that made like Arnold a megastar. James Cameron became like a super famous director with this one, the Terminator. You have Michael Bean, Linda Hamilton. A true like classic, an amazing movie. It was pioneer, like unique, action, sci-fi, horror. Actually, this one is super more darker than the second one, and I know there is like fans and people that prefer this one opposite to the sequel. I can understand why, and again, one that I love. You guys might say why six on the list. It's hard to choose, guys. As he was in so many cult classics, Arnold, but again, I had to put six on my list, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to the top five now, and you're going to see the reason why I didn't put this one on the top five. Now, at number five, a 1990s classic directed by Paul Verhoeven, the guy that directed RoboCop and Basic Instinct. That's right, Total Recall. Schwarzenegger, Sharon Stone, Michael Ironside. This one here is the amazing 4K. Again, another amazing transfer by Studio Canal. I mean, this one looks like off the charts. I mean, the 4K of this one, if you have a proper setup, a nice TV, a nice 4K player, this 4K looks amazing. Again, this one was another one that I watched like a million times growing up. It was one of people's favorites. I remember back in Portugal, all my friends, they all love like Total Recall. Again, I had the VHS, DVD, and of course, when this one was released on 4K, I had to get this one. It's one of people's favorites, probably for a lot of people. Number one in the list. For me, it's like number five, but again, a super cult classic, sci-fi, action, Total Recall. Now, at number four, it's like a Walter Hill cult classic that I really loved. I know a lot of people don't think this one is on the top five or anything. is not one of his best movies, but for me, is like a red hit, 1998, starring Schwarzenegger and James Belushi. That's right. This is a gorgeous 4K steelbook that was released here in the UK. Yeah, that's right. This 4K looks amazing as well, guys. Again, another one from Studio Canal. It's another Carolco movie that, Studio Canal owns the right to those movies, and they did again an amazing job when it comes to the transfer of this one. Again, this is a buddy cop like movie. It's action, it's fun, there is some comedy, and I think Schwarzenegger and Belushi teaming up. They did a great job. Of course, Schwarzenegger plays like the Soviet guy, the Soviet like agent that goes to US, to Chicago, to team up with Belushi, and I think it's a great action movie. Walter Hill is a great director. He did the Warriors and the 48 Hours movies and many other like Extreme Prejudice, many other like cult classics. And again, the typical American cop Belushi, like teaming up with the Soviet like cop like Arnold. Again, one of my favorites growing up. A lot of people don't like this one. For me, the action, the comedy, it was all there, and I watched this one countless times. That's the thing, guys. When I do this list, I always think how many times I watched these movies, and I said, oh, I was watching that one all the time. Of course, you can look back now, and 20 years after, 30 years after, and saying, oh, this one might have been like a better movie, like the plot, the cast, the story, the script. But I do this purely on nostalgia. And again, this one was super well directed. Walter Hill was one of the best like action directors in the 80s and the 90s. So number 4, without hesitation, red hit from 1988. Now I'm going to my top 3 of like my Schwarzenegger's top 3 now. At number 3, probably his most successful movie when it comes to the box office. Definitely his most successful movie when it comes to the box office. The legendary T2, Terminator 2, Judgment Day. I love this one. This is the cool 4K special edition from US, Best Buy exclusive. This lenticular looks amazing. And this one is number 3 on my list. Obviously, this one could be easily number 1. But I love this movie. This one, literally, I watched this countless times. VHS. I had the special edition DVD. I brought that one here to the UK. I have it here, the Portuguese one. And then I had the Blu-ray. Now I have this 4K. I love T2. I love both Terminators. I know most people, and this one was by far his most successful movie theatrically, right? And this became like iconic. It's like pop culture. Everyone knows T2. Even a 15-year-old knows about this movie. I love it. It's amazing. But again, you can only have one at top of your list. And for me, even though I do love this one, and I watched this a million times, and it's like groundbreaking, the special effects, everything in this movie is amazing. The only thing is some people think that this one, the first one was darker, more violent kind of horror, and this one is like, PG-13 is not like as violent, as dark as the first one, and that's true. But still, between the first and the second one, I do still prefer like this one, but I understand the argument when people prefer the first one, especially because of that darkness, and it's more like a horror movie. And if you are more into it, probably the first one gives you that, and the second doesn't. But for me, this one has to be top 3 in my list. T2, Judgment Day from 1991. By far his most successful movie when it comes to the box office. Now I'm going to show you my top two, the two movies that, in my opinion, literally are the two best Arnold movies. And if you like, action, martial art movies, of course, Schwarzenegger was not a martial artist, but, action, him and Stallone, they were like action icons. Van Damme and Seagal were more like martial artists. But these two that I'm going to show you now, that is my two favorites when it comes to Schwarzenegger. I had to put these two on top of the list, and it was not easy, but in the end, I had to make that decision. So at number two, Commando from 1985. I mean, literally, I watched this one 10 million times growing up. This one, it's iconic. I don't know anyone growing up in Portugal or everywhere else in the world that haven't watched, haven't seen this one. And this one is iconic. They kidnap the daughter, and he goes, and after all the bad guys, just to take his daughter back. You can say, oh, the plot, this and that, blah blah blah, it's cheesy. This one is action packed, is like fun. If you say something about action movies from the 80s, from the 90s, this one symbolizes action, 80s action, 90s action. You cannot say choose like 10 movies from the 80s, your 10 favorites from the 80s action movies, without mentioning this one, Commando. I mean, in my opinion, of course, it might be, you might have people that don't like this one, but I mean, if you are big fans of action from the 80s, from the 90s, it's hard not to like this movie. I mean, this one, I think there are rumors this one is going to be released on 4K. This one is director's cut that was released here in the UK, and this one, if this one is going to be released in 4K later on the year, I'm going to pick up this one. I mean, this one literally. I don't anyone like going to school and everything. Every time this one was will be on TV, everyone will be talking about Commando. I mean, this is so iconic. Everything about the movie. I mean, those final 20-25 minutes when he goes and he kills everyone just to to get his daughter back. I mean, his final fight scene against Bennett. I mean, it's like a legendary movie. Commando, second on my list, and it was tough to pick between Commando and this one I'm about to show you guys. But I mean, this one is it's something else. It's different. It's like action. It's sci-fi. It's everything in a movie. I mean, this one is amazing, and it's top of my list. And that movie is like Predator. Schwarzenegger, Carl Weathers, Bill Duke. I mean, everyone is in this movie, directed by John McAteer, that the guy that directed, Die Hard with a Vengeance, 1987, like a Predator. I mean, this one here, guys, is another one, like Commando. I watched this one countless and countless times. And they did some sequels. Predator 2 with Danny Glover is okay. It's nice. I like it. Actually, I really like the sequel. But this one, I mean, no one ever, you can do another movie trying to copy this one. That there is Predators. After there is the Predator remake. Now there is the Disney, Prey with the girl and everything. Nothing will match. Nothing will ever match this movie, Predator. The action, the sci-fi elements in the jungle. I mean, this movie is amazing. Some people might not like it, but to be honest, I don't know anyone, at least my close group of friends, people that I know, even online, that ever said, oh, this movie is it's so bad. I mean, this movie is cheesy. This movie is not good. I mean, it's all good things about this one. And definitely it was not easy, especially when you have a movie like Terminator 2 and you have a movie like Commando, but a great director, I mean, great actors on this one. I mean, the setup, the guys in the middle of the jungle. It was something you haven't seen before this one, and even after this one, you have never seen anything like Predator. So I had to put this one on top of my list. So this is my top 10, guys. You guys let me know if you guys do agree with my top 10. If you guys disagree, if you guys have a different list, feel free to comment down below. Your opinion is always important to me. I like to interact with you guys. And yeah, feel free to tell me, guys, which one is your Arnold's favorite movie. What it would be your top 10. Obviously, I know there's honorable mentions. There is one that is tough for me to leave out. I'm going to show you. This one could easily go on top 10. That is the Running Man. And I love this one. This is the 4K, the 35th anniversary 4K of the Running Man. It was tough for me to leave this one out, but I couldn't. It couldn't make to the top 10. But it's a one that I really like, and they are doing a remake now of this one with that guy from Twisters, like Glenn Powell, right? That is in the Expendables 3, I think. They are doing a remake of this one. Might be nice. I mean, but this one is another great movie that unfortunately didn't get to the top 10. Again, then yes, so many movies like comedies like Twins, Junior. I watch all of that. I had all of that on VHS, but I'll never put Twins or Junior on the top 10. It's like action movies. There is movies like The Last Action Hero. It's okay. Even I had it on behind me on TV, the main menu for the Blu-ray. This is the 4K. I got this one cheap at charity shop like a Goodwill. But it was okay growing up. But looking back, this was not one of my favorites. I mean, you have nice movies like Pumping Iron, the documentary. It's more bodybuilding related. It's a nice documentary. Terminator 3 from 2003. It's one that I liked. You have Collateral Damage, beginning of 2000s. There's some movies, Eraser from 96. But, I mean, nothing compared to these ones. Again, guys, this top 10 plus the Running Man, it could be a top 11 because it's tough for me to leave this one out of the top 10. But definitely this 11 movies here that I've just shown you, the top 10 plus the Running Man, this will be definitely my favorites when it comes to Arnold. So you guys let me know which one is your favorite from this 11, or if you might have a favorite one that is not even here on the list. Maybe some of his more recent movies like Escape Plan. Probably I don't think you guys will have that one on the top 10. It was in the Expendables, but it was just like a cameo. It was not it was more a Schwarzenegger movie. Van Damme was the main villain, the second one, but Arnold, he has just a small cameo in the movie. So guys, if you don't follow my channel yet, if you are not subscribers, if it's your first time watching my channel, this channel here is all about the 80s and the 90s. I do Blu-rays, 4Ks, unboxings, reviews. I show my movie poster collection. I do top 10s like this one I'm doing just now. And please feel free to subscribe. Hit that like button. You'll be supporting me. It's always good if you guys comment on my videos. If you guys like my videos, to support my channel and keep me continuing my journey and doing more videos like this one to share with you guys. Again, I'm just a big action fan like you guys from the 80s and the 90s, and I do these videos to share with you and so you guys can interact with me. And yeah, guys, let me know what's your top 10 Schwarzenegger movies, or let me know what's your favorite Arnold movie. And yeah, guys, as always, I'll be with you guys soon. There's I'll have probably a big unboxing next week. I have new movies arriving. There's going to be new unboxings, new movie reviews next week. So check that out. check it out. So I'm not going anywhere. I'll be with you guys soon. And I hope you guys had like a lovely weekend. And I hope you guys have a lovely week and keep strong.